8-year-old Arav lived in the bustling city of Navapur. Every morning, he watched his father tie his tie and offer the same advice. Work hard. Life gets better step by step. Arav's family was climbing an invisible ladder. His grandfather lived in a one-room house. His father studied hard, moving them into an apartment with an AC. For decades, consistent effort meant a predictable move upward. The whole country seemed to be making that same climb. He saw it in shiny airports, everyday digital payment apps, and glass office towers. To the outside world, the ladder looked strong. But inside Arav's home, things felt different. His parents were working longer hours and coming home later than they used to. Even with more things, his parents seemed to worry more than before. Dinner-time conversations were now full of words like inflation, school fees, and rent. Arav couldn't reconcile what he saw. If his parents worked harder and the city grew richer, why did they feel like they were struggling? He decided to start asking questions. Why did the climb feel so heavy for the adults? Arav started with his father. "Papa, if you work so hard, why are you still worried?" His father looked out the window and explained that the ladder itself has changed. Basic goals like owning a home, paying for a good school, or staying healthy now cost significantly more. The steps are literally getting taller. It creates a feeling of running at full speed just to stay in the exact same place. Arav realized that the effort his father was putting in wasn't failing. The game of life had simply become much harder to win than it was for his grandfather. Later, Arav sat with his grandfather and asked why people seemed so much more stressed today. His grandfather noted that in the past, life was simpler because people only compared themselves to the families on their own street. Now, a smartphone brings the lifestyles of the global elite into every living room. Success is no longer measured against your neighbor, but against every luxury home and influencer on Earth. When everyone's screen is full of extreme wealth, a normal, improving life can start to feel like a failure. Arav saw the problem. The country's economy was growing, but people's expectations were growing even faster. Looking through a window to the entire world was making his family's own achievements feel small and insufficient. A few days later at school, Arav's teacher asked the class to define the word development. Most students pointed to the things they could see, like fast internet, giant new skyscrapers, and digital payments. But Arav thought about his parents and his grandfather. He told the class that real development is when people still feel hopeful about tomorrow. If the ladder becomes so steep that people lose their belief in the climb, the shiny buildings and new apps won't matter. If your parents seem stressed about the future, remember that they are navigating a much steeper path than those who came before them. It isn't a reflection of their work or your worth. The steps are higher and the world is louder. But as long as families keep supporting one another, they can keep moving forward, one step at a time.